Hey, what's up guys? Quick video on how to get into your Facebook account if it's banned. I'm probably going to be sending this to people who are clients of mine that I'm working on their Facebook stores and stuff like that. But if your account gets suspended and it's looking like it's not going to get reinstated in the amount of time to where we would lose some money because we already bought orders but we can't add the tracking numbers because Facebook's locking us out, it's really stupid. That's just how Facebook works. But this is a little trick that can let you get back in. So what you do is you go to the Facebook app. This only works on the app and it might take me a couple tries here. And if I click to Marketplace, you'll notice that I am suspended as soon as I go to selling. Okay, yeah, we're reviewing your request. Yeah, because I am suspended here and I need to get this fixed. So what you can do is turn off Wi-Fi. We're going to close Facebook, reopen Facebook with the Wi-Fi off, and I don't have data on this phone either. Would have the data off if it was one of those phone that had SIM card in it. So it can't load the ban because the Wi-Fi is off. So we go to selling, shipping orders, and see it says we're offline. So the trick here is to connect it to Wi-Fi and try again, but then we want to turn it off because it's going to load the page before it loads the ban. So I'll turn the Wi-Fi back on here, hit try again, and it's trying. I'm waiting for that Wi-Fi icon to pop up and then turn the Wi-Fi off really quickly. Okay, and that actually worked perfectly. So you see I can see all my sales. So I gave it Wi-Fi for a second, it loaded all my sales. What it would have done is it load all the sales and then load the ban. But I waited, my sales popped up, and then I really quick toggled the Wi-Fi off, and it worked. So here we go. So now I kind of got to do the same thing again. Where I'll go into the item, turn the Wi-Fi on so that it can load the details. And I'm waiting right here for the Wi-Fi symbol. Okay, it's on, and then turn the Wi-Fi off. And there we go. So now we've got into the order. And sometimes this will start working, like if you've done this, at this point it might work or it might freak out and give me the ban. But basically, the idea here is to get Facebook to know that we shipped the order. We have to hit mark as shipped and then add the tracking number. So let me do the same thing here. Wi-Fi on, mark as shipped, Wi-Fi off, and then right here we can add, the tracking number, put this info in. So you can just type the tracking number in and then you just toggle the Wi-Fi, back on really fast and hit save so that you're just ready to go. Just hit save, and that way it'll get marked as shipped and hopefully we won't be banned. Now I'm going to leave the Wi-Fi on because sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Usually if you get this far it does, but we'll see. So yeah, so I would add the tracking number and save and then hit back. And then now I may be past the part since I'm coming from the tracking number screen where I don't need to toggle the Wi-Fi. So if I hit back here, it could load the ban or it could not. Looks like we're probably fine. So basically, if this happens and your store is banned, but we need to add tracking numbers so that you don't lose money, there's no way to do this from the computer. You can only do this on mobile with toggling Wi-Fi. That's the only way I figured out how to do it. So that's the only reason I have to have you do it and not one of my people. And we could just lose the money and let the metrics look bad, but that's kind of stupid. So if you have a few minutes to do this, then that is really helpful. So yeah, so look, now we are in the account where we should not be allowed to be because we're banned, but we're still seeing all of it. We can click it, I'm still on Wi-Fi, it's loading stuff, and now we can just go through and mark these as shipped. The annoying part is you do have to type in the numbers manually for each one, which should be in the profits sheet. So usually what I do is I'll just look up I can find the customer name and usually some stuff like the date and things like that. You can see the amount. It's pretty easy to look here at the sheet and figure out what order it is if you know, okay, it's due by the January 20th, so this order is from 3 days prior to that. Or 3 business days prior to that, so it's pretty easy to find in the sheet, and then we just get the tracking number and pop it in there. So yeah, you just mark as shipped and add the tracking number, and then do it with all of the ones that are due or close to being due. And yeah, that's how you do it. And now I'll back out one more time here. It'll load the ban, and you will see if I go to your listings, it's going to load the ban on me. Probably. Did it not? That's kind of weird. Inbox. Let me see. If I go somewhere where it's going to try to load new content, that's when it will probably have issues. Maybe it's fine. Maybe if I just back out all the way. Try again. You'll see it'll load the ban here. It's just kind of a workaround to get around it. But yeah, once you sort of get around it that way, it makes it pretty easy for a minute. Selling. Oh, that's super weird. Okay, now I wonder if the account, it'd be really funny if the account just got like reinstated right when I go to film this video. Let me close Facebook and then reopen it, because maybe it's just, like, the time when it would have banned me, like, timed out or something. Selling. Okay, yep, still banned. So there you can see, all I can do is go to the support inbox. And yeah, it's not like, even if I go, yeah, no matter what I do, it's not going to let me pass that ban unless you do that Wi-Fi toggling trick like I just showed here. So if you need to do that to add the tracking number so we don't lose money, that is the process for it. And it did work for me first time. Sometimes it can take like 30 tries. So let me see. I've gotten kind of good at it because I've done it a little bit, but you know, Wi-Fi off, marketplace. This is also an older, slower phone, which feels like it helps a little bit. So selling, shipping orders. I want to click all this with the Wi-Fi off, and then turn the Wi-Fi back on. Remember, there's a little symbol right up here for Wi-Fi, so wait till it connects, hit that, and then toggle it off. Yeah, man, I'm just making this look so easy. You know, often it will take me 30 tries or something like that to get it to load correctly, but I think it just helps because my phone is being really slow today. About like my Wi-Fi is being slow about loading stuff, so it's actually helping with the timing of it. But normally when I click in here to shipping, yeah, okay, there, and there's the ban. So you can see that's sort of how it works. That's sort of the workaround. And if you are on fast Wi-Fi and it takes you many tries to do it, that's just what it is. You just play with the toggling Wi-Fi and opening it and trying to get in. And once you get in to all your orders, it'll still have issues. But when you click on an order, toggle it, load the order, and then get into the tracking number, that's where you don't really need to worry about toggling it anymore usually. But yeah, so that's sort of the back end workaround trick to get into Facebook when they don't want you in. I don't know why their coding is so bad that it lets you do that, but that's kind of the workaround that we found. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. If you're new to dropshipping on Facebook, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description, that go over everything you need to know to start making money online. I also have a Facebook account management service where me and my team work on your account and get it up to making several $1,000s profit a month. We totally handle everything so that it's passive for you, and you get to keep 30% of the profits, and then we get 70% of the profits. If that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, basically just me and my team managing your account, go ahead and go to lukeprofits.com/manage, and I'll be in touch. I also do one-on-one Facebook dropshipping training, and if that's something that you'd be interested in, you can go to lukeprofits.com/apply, and I will hit you back. I post new content on this channel every couple days, so go ahead and subscribe and hit the notifications, and I'll be back here with another video in a couple days.